City of Austin is beginning to feel the impact of tighter state regulations that changed the way the city pays for parks. Last year, the Texas state legislature passed a new law on how cities can collect parkland dedication fees from developers. KVUE's Darenisha Heron shows us why city leaders are falling behind on their goal to bring more parks to underserved areas.
One thing about Austin, we love our parks. And the city council just passed a resolution to make sure they are maintained and everyone has equal access, including underserved areas.
In the last 10 years, we've added something like 96 new parks and 1,500 acres of parkland, but it's still far off and far away from what we had set out to do in our long-range plan.
The plan put into place 5 years ago calls for 4,000 to 8,000 acres of new parkland by 2029 to make sure everyone in the urban core has a park within 1/4 mile or 1/2 mile for those outside the urban core. This map from 2019 highlights in yellow all the areas that were park deficient. You can see it's all over the city. This map from 2023 shows a slight improvement, with 72% of Austinites having appropriate access, which is becoming more needed as the city plans to make housing more dense. But council has since hit a financial snag.
It's an enormous loss.
Alter says a good chunk of funding for parks like this one used to come from charging developers parkland dedication fees, but a bill passed in the 2023 legislative session put a limit to that.
So we've gone from having, tens of millions of dollars coming in annually from this to we'll have $1 million a year.
The law also prevents the city from requiring parkland for these new developments.
Imagine you add 1,000 people in an apartment complex and you are not required to have a park space, essentially.
The funding is also needed to increase the frequency of cleaning the parks, which a new study shows the current amount of work didn't even meet the city's standards in 2014. So the resolution calls for the city manager to provide funding recommendations by May 2025. In Austin, Darenisha Heron, KVUE News.